My neck is so dark. Look at my edges. Oh, look at it leave out. A mess. Wait.
Y'all see this light? Killing the scene. Ooh. Ooh.
I like this light. Plug it up. Plug it up.
Why you ain't put these boxes outside and put them down?
What boxes?
You got anything on the couch?
I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby, think you're right. Baby, lay it all night. Make sure you like, press the like button, press the like button, press the like button. What's taking you so long? What's the problem? Like the like button is gonna take some money out your pocket or something. Just press the like button. Jesus. Okay, whatever. Ain't none of your what? Okay, so today I wanted to make a video and I wanted to talk about why I think white people are more successful than black people. I want to name the reasons why I think this is, you know, happening in America. I'm not going to say everywhere. I'm going to say in America exactly. Number one, their parents is already set up to save money or to pass money down. You get what I'm saying? They learn the aspects of saving from their parents and their parents before that, their grandparents, you know. So they pass down that trait of saving or investing money and also taking care of your children until however old they are, until they can take care of themselves. You know, like passing down businesses to their kids, paying for their kids' college, paying for their kids' car, paying all their kids' bills so their kids can focus straight primarily on school. I feel though that they care more about their children's future, dealing with income profiting into their life, right? And for blacks, I'm gonna say blacks they didn't have that setup of where their parents were supposed to, you know, pass down inheritance and this and that, because their parents didn't have anything. And because their parents didn't have anything, they don't know what to give you because they have nothing to give you. You get what I'm saying? So first thing we don't have is inheritance. Okay, and if your parents did have something, if your grandparents had something, either they spunked it already up, or they didn't invest in like life insurance into themselves, owning a business or something like that. They worked their whole life and they invested in that, you know, invested into their shoes, their clothes for work, their kids looking good, all that stuff. White parents really didn't care about that. You know, their kids can go to school in Skechers. They don't care as long as you're getting that education. Why? Because education is the key to money. Now, for black parents, it was hard for them because no one taught them that. So, and then they didn't ask about it. Like, nobody really, you know, said, hey, can you teach me how to save money? Hey, can you show me what you're doing to get all this money you have? Can you show me the steps? It was like, it wasn't like that back in the day. And so now black people are becoming more successful because they're asking these questions. And sometimes people will help you. Most of the time they won't. They'll just say, just do it. Just do it. And you'll be like, if I knew how to just do it, I would have been did it already, right? I've been doing Uber for a while now. And when people get in the car, white people, when they get in the car and they talk to you about their business and stuff, they're telling you, hey, my parents had already invested in this. My parents showed me. They have friends that showed me. They friends own businesses. They friends own big houses. They friends showed me what to do to get money. When you talk to black people, it's like, oh yeah, I got a friend that know, you know, James Harden, or I got a friend that knows an NBA player or NFL player. You know, just because they know them does not mean that they're famous or they're going to get money. You need to be focused on yourself, and that's what white people do. White people focus on themselves, black people don't. And if black people focus on themselves, they're not focusing on themselves to profit. They're focusing on themselves to get fame most of the time. And that's like one of the reasons why black people don't come up as well as white people. Let's take this for instance. If a white girl meets a NBA player or NFL player, she's looking to get money, or she's going to introduce her husband into the scene. If she's married, she's going to say, hey, you know, my husband, he's into real estate and this and that, and I seen this nice house that you would probably like and this and that. When a black woman meets an NBA player or NFL player, she's looking to, you know, get into his life any kind of way. Any kind of way he will accept her into it. She's going to flaunt what she got so he can be all mesmerized by her. So he can, like, you know what I'm saying, pounce on her. And that's not really the same aspect as a white woman would have. Now, there is some black women that goes into meeting famously known people, and they look into branding themselves. Look at Karen Civil. You know what I'm saying? When she meets new people and stuff, she gets into, hey, what do? You know, I do this. You know, maybe we should link up and do a trademark or do something else. She's all about business, and I bet you she learned that from being around white folks rather than being around black folks, because black folks look for a come up dealing with, you know, looking good or becoming famous or getting on TV. White folks look for a come up into becoming rich, you know, becoming a brand. You get what I'm saying? And so now it's some black women that have gotten into this. You know, black women are at the bottom of the totem pole. I feel, my opinion, are at the bottom of the totem pole. So them being at the bottom of the totem pole, it gets hard, you know. So they're like fighting their way up, and people are like, she's an angry black woman, she's this, she's that. She's not that. She's angry because she don't have the same advantage as a white male or a black male or a white woman trying to come up. She doesn't have the same advantage. So yes, she's angry, but she's not angry at you. She's angry at the world for doing her like that. You know what I'm saying? So us being black women now, they know we are strong, we're adamant, we speak our mind. And the thing is, white people work for themselves. They find companies that's working for themselves to put their money into. Like Uber. Okay, I was telling my friend, she was like, if I lose my job, that's it. You know, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be out here struggling, I'm gonna be on the streets. I said, no, it's plenty of things you can do to get money on your own time. Think about it. I do Uber, right? So Uber pays me to drive my own vehicle, and I can do it whenever I want to get however much money I want to. So if I drive for one day and I drive for 4 hours and I get paid $100 or something, that was because I wanted to do that. And that's why I like Uber. Now, I have a regular job, right? I have to go sit there, and as many hours as I sit there, I can't go and do other stuff. I can't do my homework at this time. I can't say, hey, you know what, I'm going on break. I can't do that at that job. So that job is holding me back. Yes, it's paying me, but it's holding me back. So I have to find other ways to be able to get myself out there. I love to network. I love to do, you know, all types of stuff. Like I love to get into a focus of, how did you do this? How did y'all find out about this? Can you put me on? Like I just listen. Most of the time when you listen, people will tell you everything. You will have to ask no questions. They will tell you everything. When I'm driving for Uber and stuff, I just be sitting there and people be telling me their whole life. Second thing I'm gonna name is, white people, when they think about getting money, they think about like working for it or doing something to get it. When black people think about a come up, they think about, how can I get money from somebody else, or how can, you know, this person pay me. You know, they look into borrowing, they look into robbing. Those are not the right options, you know, because you know it's always a bad ending to that. Just look at the good, you know, the good stuff. See what white people do. Like, look stuff up on the internet. How can I get money? How can I incline my profit? How can I start a business and make money off of that? You have to look at stuff like that. Like, you have to look at stuff that'll motivate you to get money rather than going out and stealing it. You get what I'm saying? The third thing I'm gonna bring to you, white people believe in themselves. Do y'all hear me? White people believe in themselves. Black people don't. Your friends don't believe in you, and they'll tell you they don't believe in you, or they'll tell you you're gonna fail before you even try. They believe in themselves. Do y'all understand me? I was sitting here talking to this guy, and he was like, yeah, I live in Austin now. I grew up in Houston. I'm from Houston, but I live in Austin. So I was like, cool. I was like, so did you just get up and go? You know how people say just get up and go? He was like, seriously, I did. He was like, and you know, I didn't have any money. My parents are dead. He was like, I was a college student. I was working 3 jobs while I was going to college. I was broke. He was like, my focus was on girls and having fun and going to school and this and that. He was like, then all of a sudden, I was like, you know what? This ain't the life for me. He was like, I met this guy. He met a white guy. I met this guy. God told me, hey, anything you want to do, it's your choice. If you don't want your life like this, it's your choice to have your life like this. If you like, okay, he said with dealing with this experience, he was like, think about it. If you get raped, it's on you how that rape is going to affect your life. It's on you. He was like, either you can sit there and be miserable every day and feel like people should have compassion for you, or people should do something about it and this and that, or you can just say, you know what, it happened, it was terrible, I'm gonna leave it alone, I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna think about it. He said, just like relationships, we sit there, we go through a bad relationship and we hold on to it forever. He was like, if you sit there and you go through a bad relationship and you finish that relationship and you say, you know what, I'm done, I'm getting up out of this relationship because it's not for me, it's doing nothing for me. He was like, and you move on and you stop thinking about it, you stop talking about it. He was like, I've been single for 4 years. He was like, I have a house, I have a boat, I have this and that. He was like, I had none of that in Houston. None of it. He was like, do you understand me? And he was like, I grew up in Acres Home. He was like, yes, it's crazy because he was like, I know white people do have a better approach when they go to people and say, hey, I want to work for you and this and that. He was like, no, let me tell you, he said, I looked up jobs I can do anywhere. You know, you can do real estate anywhere. He was like, you can do Uber anywhere and this and that. He was like Uber could take you anywhere if you think about it. You can go drive for Uber in Miami if you wanted to live out there and pay your rent doing Uber until you find you a nice job. He was like, and plus, you know, rich folks usually take Uber home. So if you get to know them and somebody end up meeting you and say, hey, you know, what do you do? How can I help you? That's a come up. You didn't even have to do nothing. It's a come up. Black people don't believe in themselves, and it kind of pisses me off to really say this because they don't. Like, I have friends, and I was like, hey, I want to open up a store. Not really open up a store, but I want to sell clothes and this and that. My friend was like, no, don't do that because you ain't gonna make no money off of it. Why? Why do you think that? Because I had a friend that did it and she didn't make no money off. Just because she failed doesn't mean I am going to fail. I told her I wanted to go buy a butt. No, don't do that because of this and this and this. Nobody wants to see you successful but yourself. He said, the guy I was talking to said, you are your biggest critic. He was like, and if you want to be successful, you have to go out there and be successful. Don't ask nobody nothing. Don't tell nobody nothing. You go out there and just do it. And I said, you know, them were some good words of advice, because I swear to God, you always want to be like, hey, you want to come with me? Hey, we can go out here and we can do this. He was like, you don't have to take anybody with you to go be successful. You don't have to take nobody out there with you. He was like, oh, and you're single with no kids? He was like, what? And you're still sitting here? And all I could think was, yep, I am. He was like, you are who you hang around also. He was like, because if they bring your tone down, it will like change your whole life. If you're around negative people, your life will be negative. If you're around positive people, your life will be positive. He was like, when people tell you to just get up and do it, they literally mean that. If you want to become a bartender, just get up, go apply. Hey, I don't know how to do this, but can you show me and I'll be the best one at it. You'll get a job. Them people will want to hire you because of that. They'll be like, you know what, she's adamant, she wants to do this, she talks about it, she's very like, oh, I want to do this, if you help me I'll do it, I swear. He was like, you can do it. You might not get paid that much, but you can do it. Number four, the thing is, like, black people don't put too much time into themselves, okay? Like, people be like, when we young and stuff, you can do anything, you can do anything. White people tell their kids the same thing. Black people be like, you can do anything, baby. What you want to do when you grow up? We're going to be like doctor, lawyer. And we think it's just going to happen because we chose it. We be like, oh, I want to be a doctor. So we just thinking when we're young, if I want to be a doctor, I can be a doctor. You don't know how long it takes to become a freaking doctor. Now, I was at some people's house, then they're AS something, okay? And they were saying that it took them 8 years plus 4 years of undergrad, 4 years of I can't even remember what the other 4 years was. 4 years and then 3 years, okay? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, 11 years. It took this woman 11 years to become a doctor. You know, if you tell a black person, oh, you want to become a cake maker? Oh, it's going to take 11 years. Black people like, 11? Hell no. Why? Because we want quick money. And that's not all the money that's out there. These people are out here balling in the mix. Why? Because they took time to go and become something. They put their time and effort into becoming a doctor. They went to school for 4 years plus 4 more plus 3 more. And you can do it. They don't have to have money to go to school. You can get financial aid and they'll pay for it. You just have to keep your grades up if you want to go to a better school. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm not nothing to be telling you how to become successful or anything like that. I'm just a positive person, and I feel like if you're positive about something, it'll happen. Like them people were saying, you positive about it, it'll happen. If you say you're going to do something and you just say, you know, I'm going to do it, and you work towards that, you'll do it. You might fall, you might fail. You might not, it might not work out for you right now, but in a year it might. In 2 years it might. If that's something you really want to do, put your time into it. And I believe it. Like when I was younger, I was like, man, I'm going to become something where it makes me money. I never was like, oh, I'm going to be a doctor, or I'm going to be a psychologist or something like that. Something where I said, I want to be something that's going to make me some money. You get what I'm saying? Something where my kids don't have to worry. They don't have to, you know, bust their tail while they're in high school or right after high school and work every day of their freaking life. I don't want that for my kids. So I was like, I got to do something. And my man, he got to be just as passionate as me about doing something that makes money to take care of our kids. People like, do something that makes you happy. You can do something that makes you happy and it'll make you a lot of money. You can do something that make you sad. Like seeing people get locked up all the time, becoming a police officer or something like that. And it'll make you money. But you're sad about it. Now, I'd rather be at a happy job making less and building myself on something else, opening up a business or something, being happy rather than being at a job, being sad because they paying me and I don't want to let go because I might fail. White people fail all the time. They go and sleep at their friend's couch, on their friend's couch. Their friends will kick them out. They'll find a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They'll sleep on the ground outside to be successful. These people do go through stuff. They do that. They're homeless. They sleep on couches. They're couch hoppers just like black folks. But you know why they sleeping on the couch? Because they don't have no money because they failed at something that they wanted to do. But they have another option. Like, hey, you know what? I'll sleep on the couch. I will sleep on the couch until I can get me a house of my own or apartment of my own or my own couch to sleep on. They will, man, listen, I hear these people talk about stuff they did. Like, man, I was sleeping on the ground and stuff because they kicked me out of my apartment. I didn't have enough money and this and that. He was like, you know, if that shouldn't have happened. I could have been doing Uber if they had Uber back in the day. I could have been making money like that. This would have never happened. I would have been successful before now. He was like, it's always something that'll make you money, so it's no reason for you to be broke. And he ain't lying. It's no reason for you to be broke. If you have a felony, it's hundreds of jobs. I posted some on my page that said companies that hire felons. It's so many people that hire felons. If you reach out to people on Facebook and stuff like that, because you won't reach out and get an application from nobody, but you will reach out so you can make a Facebook post or Facebook message or do stuff like that. But if you put your time into something that'll make you better, you'll be better. You'll be better. Now, if you got on Facebook and said, hey, I need a job, I'm a felon, somebody help me, you know what I'm saying? Can somebody give me a haircut? Can somebody, you know, let me borrow a tux? Can somebody let me take a shower at their house? Something like that. People will help you. People will help you. And if you can't find nobody that'll help you, you need to change your nouns. Why? Because them people, them places, and them things you doing ain't working for you. You have to go around somebody else. And that's what I had to learn. I had to learn that. Because the people I was hanging around wasn't doing nothing with their life. They was just chilling, smoking, doing guys all the time. It was nothing. It's a lifestyle for them. But for me, it wasn't. I wasn't doing none of that. I was just sitting here like, what am I doing? What am I doing? So I went out, did Uber, found some new people, met some new people. I'm getting linked into stuff that I never even knew about. I never even knew about. Jobs I never even heard of. I'm going to be somebody. You hear me? I'm going to be somebody. See this face? I'm going to be somebody. You heard it here first. Peace. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, press the like button, press the like button, press the like button. What's taking you so long? What's the problem? Like the like button is gonna take some money out your pocket or something. Just press the like button. Good video. And subscribe. You'll get more videos from me. I think I'm going to try to start uploading on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If I can't do that, I'm going to do 2 days a week. I'll get on the schedule one day. And make sure you share this video. Let people see this video of me talking. And my name is on Instagram, Honey Desires. I'll put it right here. Thank you. That was that 90s rock. Back in the 90s, I used to rock like this. Follow me on Instagram at Honey Desires. Follow my makeup page at Honey I'm Beat. Follow me on Facebook by my name on Facebook. My fan page is Beat by Honey. You can like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get your girl out there. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. And yeah, so thanks. But my whole point to this video is do what you want to do. If you want to become something, find some people that support you. I mean, literally support you. Not people that say, yeah, do it, I believe in you, and that's it. No, find some people that support you. Some people that be like, so what you need to become this? What you need to do this? How can I help you? Tell me what can I do and I will help you. Find some people like that. They're everywhere. Even if they ain't got nothing, they're everywhere. Keep them on your team. Say, hey, we need to have $100 by the end of this week. They're going to find a way to get it. They're going to find a way to get it. And they're going to support you because they believe that you can do stuff like that. I'm telling you, this is what white people do. They help each other. They brand each other. Hey, Bob. Hey, I'm thinking about opening up this company. Can you supply me some money? Then they don't have to be physically emotionally tied into it. Why? Because they've been having money. So they even got out of that stage of saying, hey, I really want to do this, can you help me? They have gotten out of that stage. So now hey, I know you got the money, can you help me? Hey, can you support my business? And they'll do it for each other. Black people, we have to get past that emotional stage. You know, I see you struggling, sister. What you need help with? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I see you struggling, brother. What can I do for you? I swear to God, if everybody had that mind frame, we'll be better. I need you back in my life. I lost. That's my family. That's my mama, my sister, my brother, and my niece, my first niece. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe. Watch my next video that comes out. My love. You can have a piece of my love waiting for you. Take off your shoes. Put the head down. I still high. Word up. When no more, yeah. See you guys next time.